Picture this, NBA action unfolding just a stone's throw from your doorstep, bringing the excitement of professional basketball to a city that's not exactly a league hotspot. But here's where it gets controversial. What happens when the biggest stars skip the show, leaving fans wondering if the thrill is worth the hype? Let's dive into the story of how Charleston got an unforgettable glimpse of the Charlotte Hornets and Oklahoma City Thunder, and explore the buzz, the disappointments, and the debates it sparked. First off, for those new to the NBA scene, an exhibition game is like a dress rehearsal before the real season starts. A chance for teams to test strategies, build chemistry, and get fans pumped without the high stakes of regular games. On October 5th, the North Charleston Coliseum posted just that, with the Hornets taking on the defending champions, the Thunder. It wasn't just any matchup. It was a rare treat for locals who don't usually get this level of access to the league's elite. Take Olivia Moran, a 24-year-old marketing pro who's been cheering for the Hornets since they drafted LaMelo Ball 3rd overall in 2020. The day after that draft, she camped out for nearly 2 hours at a Rock Hill store just to snag a jersey. Talk about dedication. When her family relocated to the Lowcountry during the pandemic, she figured road trips to Charlotte were her only option. But then, in July, news broke that the Hornets would clash with the Thunder right here in Charleston. Moran was over the moon. "I've been obsessed with LaMelo since his debut," she shared. "He's hands down the top point guard in the league, and seeing him live is a dream. Having the team play locally, it's beyond words. Totally surreal." We snagged tickets online that very morning, and now we can enjoy the game without a grueling 3.5-hour drive back home. The game itself was a blowout, with the Thunder's thinned-out squad dominating 135-114 in front of a packed house of 11,371 fans. The Hornets had been in town since Monday, using the week to train at the Citadel, the historic military academy downtown. This marks the 4th year in a row an NBA team has chosen the Citadel for preseason prep. The Philadelphia 76ers were there in 2022, and the New York Knicks in 2023 and 2024. What sets the Hornets apart? They actually schedule a game for the community, making fan engagement a priority. Hornets coach Charles Lee raved about the experience. "It's been fantastic. Our practices have been spot on. The local cuisine has been a hit. And the weather couldn't be better," he said. "We're all about representing the Carolinas, and this trip lets us extend our reach to Charleston and South Carolina. Huge thanks to the Citadel for hosting us. It's been an incredible week." This isn't the Hornets' first Charleston adventure. They've made the 3-hour drive down I-77 and I-26 for exhibition games 3 times now. Back in 2009, the then Charlotte Bobcats squared off against LeBron James and Shaquille O'Neal's Cleveland Cavaliers. In 2012, they faced New Orleans and rookie sensation Anthony Davis. These events helped bridge the gap between the team and fans in the region, fostering a sense of community. And this is the part most people miss. The Thunder's decision to hold back their key players stirred up quite a bit of chatter. Stars like reigning MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, along with Jalen Williams, Chet Holmgren, Isaiah Hartenstein, and Luguentz Dort, stayed home. The Thunder's next preseason tilt is in Dallas on Monday. Fans like Hunter Petrozelia, decked out in his Gilgeous-Alexander number 2 jersey, voiced his frustration. "I wish they'd been upfront about the absences," he admitted. "I'd still have come. I'm a die-hard NBA fan. But missing Shai, Chet, and the crew was a letdown. Sure, it's preseason, but with load management in play and Charleston not being a major NBA hub, this felt like my only shot to see them live." Kendrick Carlson, who moved from Oklahoma City to Somerville last year, echoed the sentiment. "We cheered them to the championship," he said. "Having them play nearby after that win was exciting, even if the stars weren't here. Still, it's the NBA. Awesome to have them in our area." On the court, Aaron Wiggins paced the Thunder with 23 points, and Chris Youngblood chipped in 20. For the Hornets, former Duke standout Con Knuppel, their 2025 first-round pick, led with 18 points, while LaMelo Ball contributed 11 points and 3 assists in just 14 minutes. So, what do you think? Should NBA teams always bring their A-list players to preseason games in smaller markets to maximize fan joy? Or is player rest and health the top priority? Is this a fair trade-off, or does it undermine the spirit of community events? Share your opinions in the comments. Do you agree with the fans' disappointment, or see it differently? Let's discuss.